Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Softcore History. I'm your host for the week, Dan Regester, joined as always by Rob Fox.
Howdy.
Howdy.
Got my big cup of tequila and sparkling water, a big ranch water cup.
Welcome to my house.
We're just hanging out. Your dog isn't activated.
No, I actually gave him some chill pills.
Oh, did you?
Literal chill pills.
What, like CBD or some shit, or actual like doggy Xanax?
I think it's ashwagandha,
Okay.
whatever that is.
It's just cleaning his brain, man. He went down to Peru and just like needed a reset.
Exactly.
Sees the world totally differently.
It killed his ego.
He does look like his ego's dead.
Looks like he's
It looks like a lot
not
of things
breathing.
are dead. But
yeah, Chase Motley's in the studio, our producer.
yeah, our hype dog.
Yeah, welcome to the YouTube. Welcome to the new set.
Yeah, the YouTubers haven't seen it yet. This is our new and improved. I will say
Well, for
this.
you, for
I've said it.
a sloucher like yourself.
Oh, the seating is just majestic. I'm just melting into this couch. This is exactly how I want to do a show.
Mm-hmm. Ultimate comfort.
Yeah, I don't want to do like some fucking, oh, I'm in a chair, I'm at an office, I'm important. No, I want to fucking sit on a couch, say things even less thoughtful than I already was, because the level of comfort corresponds to the thoughtlessness of my comments. This is perfect.
Yeah.
This is what I want it to be. Because even at my house...
You were too stiff, kind of,
Yeah, I
on the
was.
chairs.
Oh, boy. Again, I'm just loosey-goosey.
I mean, we used to record at your closet.
In my closet, but that was no video. And then we would do video in like my...
Open bedroom.
What would become my first child's bedroom.
I think there was like half a crib in there.
Mm-hmm.
Did you ever finish that build? Or did Rory just kind of roam?
We did sort of a dog in a box situation.
Was he more of a free-range child?
He is fucking now, man. Absolute, just like, we close the gate to the upstairs at night, and him and Finn just rage. It just becomes a party on the second floor.
Now, those of you at home that have no idea about our actual positions in the workforce, this is now my full-time job.
Softcore History is Dan's full-time job. Where can you go to get you out of the breadline?
Of course, patreon.com/softcorehistory. Means a lot to us now. More than it ever has.
Truly. I'm still employed, but yeah, it means a ton to me as well, because I would always, ever since we started doing this show, which was before I even had my current job, we wanted this to be our full-time jobs, so.
But I figured I'd explain it to the people who watch on YouTube and are like, what is
going on?
Wildly different. The set here, too, we're constantly changing, constantly fixing things.
Yeah,
we got a couple lights on the way. They'll be here like sometime in the week. So it'll look a little better, a little cleaner.
Drop a comment in the YouTube if you thought the lighting was fucked up, and Dan confirmed it for you.
We had to wait for the sun to go down because
we did.
My curtain just doesn't do anything.
It's more just that your window faces directly west.
It's a French door.
To what? To nothing.
I know. That was kind of the only drawback of this place. I like it a lot, but there's no deck. You just open the French door. You overlook the pool.
Like the very end of your room is the deck, essentially. Yeah. You have an indoor deck.
So much room for activities. It's just one giant open space. It's a glorified studio apartment.
That's what everyone wanted when this was built.
Yeah.
Oh, I love an open concept floor plan. No, give me rooms. Give me a house built 130 years ago. Room. Nothing is open. You can get lost in it. It's a maze. No one can find you for days. That's like the house I grew up in. Room. Mm-hmm. I hate this open concept shit. Because here's the thing. The space looks big, but then you never get away from anyone because you're all technically in the same fucking room constantly.
Are you projecting right now?
No, I'm not projecting. I'm telling you the story of my life.
Mm-hmm. You missed out on the Grand X Paint Factory. What a wild time that was.
I did, yeah. That was after my time when they really doubled down on... But they rented it, though, didn't they? Didn't buy it.
They rented it for like $300,000 a year. And that's why we don't work there anymore.
Well, why anyone doesn't.
That's why the company doesn't exist. But yeah, we're actually going to throw up some old stuff that we did too on the Patreon
for a higher class of person.
Yeah.
Literally, it'll be a higher pay tier.
We were thinking pre-show, just like, how are we going to incentivize people to pay more than $5 for our show? And I think we came up with some solid ideas. So people have been rallying. I really appreciate you guys. I love you guys. Thank you for all your support. But the best way you can, people keep asking, how can I help? Just sign up for the Patreon.
Super duper. There's a ton of extra content. That's where all of there's double the content in a normal week that there is on the main feed. That's where all of our other extra stuff goes, voicemail episodes.
And legit 3 years of just content that
it's evergreen.
Don't have jokes that you are timely.
Right. Yeah. We're not talking about the president really. It's impossible to be totally untopical. But but that's where all the extra content is. Game shows, voicemails. If you liked that sketch that Dan posted a week or two ago.
We had a bunch of sketches.
Bunch of that shit on there too. And there'll be more coming.
If you just want the sketches, you can buy those as a package.
Yeah, it's $7 for like an audio book, basically.
But they also, I know it might be confusing because when you sign up, they are included, but it says $7 still. You don't have to pay for that.
Yeah. It's if you didn't get a membership, you can just buy it as a one-time thing.
Yeah. But today, let's get to the topic.
Let's go.
On October 5th, 1917, Emmett J. Scott, a longtime secretary to Booker T. Washington, was appointed a special assistant to the Secretary of War, Newton D. Baker.
Okay. It's an important job at the time, considering we are... when in 1917?
1917, October.
So were we in? Are we in at that point?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're talking about a specific group of men.
Yeah. I saw the title.
Yeah.
Because you have to use my laptop.
Yeah, I no longer have a laptop, guys. Had to give that back. Turned in my
my
gun and badge.
Please subscribe to the Patreon.
I have a desktop, so I'll be able to edit pretty, unfazed. But now I get to use Rob's little lappy.
Dan has to masturbate in his window.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, he's my phone, dude. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I know.
Also, it's Texas. I can't even get Pornhub.
No, there is no porno. I think it'd just be fun if you masturbated like a 13-year-old.
I've also been cutting cost, getting rid of subscriptions. VPN had to go. Government will now be able to track
quick. Yeah,
VPN was like the first to go.
Yeah, that's a luxury item.
Disney Plus, you're gone. ESPN Plus, you're gone.
Oh no, how are you gonna watch?
Or cut YouTube TV too.
How are you gonna watch any college football? Just steal streams?
Don't worry about it, bro.
Yeah. Theft. Okay.
Crack streams.
Theft. Perfect.
If they want to sponsor the show.
I was gonna be like, dude, maybe I'll come over here and watch some college football with you, but that's off the table now.
I'll be coming to your house.
Yeah, clearly.
You're moving. You're going to be my neighbor soon.
Yeah, you can just scoot on over.
Come watch the games.
Me, you, and Rory will watch the games.
Father cuck you. Spend valuable time with your children.
Please do. Please try.
Raise them right.
Please try. You think it's easy?
They say the problem with a lot of society today is families without fathers.
Yeah.
But what about families with two fathers?
That's the solution, is more dads.
But is it kind of like if you have two quarterbacks, you have none? If you have two dads, you have none?
No, I don't know. I think the doubling works. I think it's irresponsible for any married man to, I guess, basically not have a bull who helps raise the children along with split their wife. You're just not
selfless lover.
You're not an American, not a good American, because you're not raising a family right. Probably not a good Christian either, for that matter. It needs to be a two-man household.
Scott was to serve as an advisor for any situations that involve Black Americans and the role they would play in war.
Which is fuck you.
Yeah. Much of Black America at that time were eager to serve their country, but often turned away from military service.
Yeah, black dudes from this, I can only speak from the Civil War on. Probably were like this beforehand as well, but from the Civil War on in particular, they were like, we want some.
Yeah.
We would like some.
Just to kind of prove themselves.
Yes, give us many of some. And they were distinguished in all three of the major wars we fought from the Civil War on, as well as in the Indian Wars, the Buffalo Soldiers. I'm sure they were great in the Spanish-American War. I don't know if
it's like 3 months, dude.
The Spanish-American
How
War.
good could you be in the Spanish-American
Everyone was a cup of coffee in the Spanish-American War.
This was until Hugh S. Johnson wrote up the Selective Service Act of 1917, which required all men from the ages of 21 to 30 to register for the draft, including black men. They would join the 15th Infantry of the New York National Guard, which ironically helped suppress the 1863 draft riots, You'll remember those when the Irish just started burning down a black town
Yeah, although
or a black part of town.
I don't think that's ironic though, because those guys killed the Irish who were killing black people.
It's fitting.
Yes, it is.
With about 2,000 black and Puerto Rican troops enlisted and another 2,000 drafted, there wasn't a ton of space in New York for them, so they were shipped down south to Spartanburg, South Carolina, to Camp Wadsworth
Oh no.
in October of 1917.
Oh no. Jim Crow's so bad that it's not that they don't get served at restaurants, they just don't get served food. Like, sorry boys.
Even the army,
Yeah, blacks don't. I mean, dude, they were dickheads to the.
they definitely were dickheads too.
Yeah, it didn't matter if you were in a uniform or not. I mean, maybe the uniform helped like a smidge, but
Yeah. There were nonstop incidents where local Spartanburg businesses refused to sell goods to black soldiers, and members of the White 27th Division often came to their defense and boycotted the shop owners in solidarity.
good for them. Was the 27th also from the north?
Mm-hmm. They're all kind of shipped up from New York.
All New Yorkers, yeah, fair enough.
I imagine this is kind of the plot of Remember the Titans when they all go to summer camp and they all come together and kumbaya, start
Then
singing together, and
Come
then
back to
then
Virginia.
they come back to town.
Yeah, because I think in the movie, what they go to Pennsylvania, right? Because
They go to Gettysburg, yeah.
Yeah, they jogged to Gettysburg.
Yeah, I don't think they're running like across state lines.
See, so I was confused about that when I first saw the movie. I was like, what do you mean they jogged to Gettysburg?
I imagine the camp was in
Nearby.
Pennsylvania.
Yeah. I was like, that's odd.
Otherwise, Coach Boone is a menace.
Of absolute, yeah. Well, I mean, other coaches do that. I think in Miracle, he made them do enough suicides that they could have skated to Gettysburg from wherever they were.
Again.
Yeah. But it's just one straight line instead of back and forth.
What's better, Remember the Titans or Miracle? If you had to pick one.
Probably,
What gets you more hyped?
Probably Remember the Titans.
I think Remember the Titans simply off the soundtrack.
The soundtrack, but also, honestly, even though Denzel's like the main dude in it, it's the defensive coordinator's like, I don't want them to gain another yard. Yeah, like that.
Not another yard? That's quite the ask.
Yeah. I
Are
think
we
they-
counting negative plays?
they
Like,
yeah. Coach, is it a cumulative or what?
as long as it's total, that's fine. I
Yeah.
get some sacks, I get
Yeah.
some tackles for losses, but another yard? I don't know if that's realistic.
Yeah, Coach, that's a lot. It would help if you ran the ball on offense more.
Yeah, let's kill some clock, guys.
Yeah, you really. I mean, if you're going to throw on first and second down, I just don't know how this is feasible.
The Josh Heupel offense, 3 and out. The offense was on the field for 13 seconds.
Like, oh my god, the defense is just like puking in the second quarter. Guy sucks.
It was just a beating getting out of the U.S. altogether. When they shipped over to Europe, the 15th faced several setbacks just getting out to open water, with 3 separate incidents that included a mechanical breakdown, an onboard fire, and a collision with other boats during a snowstorm.
Good lord, out of South Carolina, they could leave like Charleston Harbor.
No, they went back up and moved.
Oh, they
out
went
of New
all
York.
the way back up. Jesus Christ.
The damage was done to parts of the ship above water, so the 15th patched it up themselves and finally set sail. They arrived in France in December of 1917, where they were immediately ordered to do all the grunt work and back-breaking labor, unsurprisingly.
Yeah. I mean, that's literally like half of glory. Like once they get deployed, they're just like, "All right, boys, glad you troops are here.
I
Cut
haven't
down."
seen Glory since like high school. I need to go back. Another Denzel classic.
It's a great movie. Cut down trees. It's actually like, it's really fucked to me that Glory is probably the best Civil War movie ever made, and it came out almost 40 years ago. Like no one.
I mean, what are the other contenders?
It's really like
Off the top of my head, it's pretty bleak,
it's that and Gettysburg.
which, yeah, that's fine.
It's fine, but the fighting in Gettysburg is really mid.
Yeah,
Like it's a lot of like when somebody gets shot.
corny as hell.
Yeah. But the acting's impeccable. Like if you took Gettysburg and like cut out most of the battle scenes, it's a brilliant movie. But then a lot of times they get in the battle and it's just like meh.
Yeah, we need to get on somebody, make it a just world-class Civil War movie.
I think Antietam is the perfect setting, and I think someone needs to do that. God damn it. Or Shiloh. Shiloh would be the other one. Those two battles I think are two like perfect Civil War films.
We keep throwing out the term Civil War. Civil War, it's coming, it's coming. It already happened, and It's great content. So how have we not?
It's incredible content.
How have we not turned that into
The best Civil War battle scene I've ever seen from that
award-winning film?
Yeah, just make a goddamn Civil War Saving Private Ryan.
Mm-hmm.
It's not hard. Or a Civil War Band of Brothers. It's not goddamn hard.
Well, we still got to make our movie about Madame LaForce.
We do need to do that.
Just going full drag.
Yeah. Just blowing 1,000 dudes on a boat for no reason.
They were assigned to the U.S. Army's Services of Supply, unloading ships and cleaning outhouses. Shouts to the other dogs out there just losing their fucking minds.
Yeah, I don't think you understand. I know Dan's apartment looks nice, but it's in a horrible part of town. A lot of stray dogs. It's really like I locked my car and it didn't feel like enough.
This is weirdly the only place in Austin where my truck has not been broken into yet.
Yeah, give it time.
Yeah, give it
you
time.
Just renewed your lease.
Mm-hmm. Means I believe in the product, Rob. I could have packed up shop and went home to Pennsylvania. That was on the table.
Yeah.
But I'm like, you know what?
They're like, well, big shot podcaster, Danny Rags.
Back in Delco.
Tail between his legs. You want some pills?
Yeah, I would start dealing drugs. I feel like I would probably be just Bernthal and Wolf of Wall Street. Just lifting weights in my parents' driveway.
Yeah, yelling, "Ma!"
Selling pills, selling drugs.
To high schoolers.
I got to make a living somehow. Cost of living is gone
In this
up.
economy?
Yeah. General John J. Pershing was an advocate for black soldiers, but with many of his superiors saying it would be bad for his career if he tried to mix his troops together. Pershing kept everything segregated and eventually loaned the 15th to the French Armed Forces in April of 1918.
Yeah, we basically jumped. So when we got to World War I, Pershing's one of the most underrated people in American history. We should probably do an episode on him. And I think actually he was with Teddy Roosevelt in the Spanish-American War, served like adjacent to him or something like that.
He definitely does not get enough love.
Blackjack Pershing?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's his.
We talk about Patton, of course. Obviously Grant.
Yeah, so Pershing was the commanding general of World War I.
I think everyone knows that, but we just kind of like glance over it.
Oh yeah, no, he's a really interesting dude. And when we got to Europe, essentially, the British and French were like, "Oh, good, American troops are here. We're gonna plug you in where we need you." And Pershing,
plug and play system, yeah.
Pershing was like, "Fucking suck my dick, dude. These are American troops. They will serve with each other."
Mm-hmm.
And then
unless you're black.
Yeah, and then like enough racists were in the army. And Pershing really wasn't.
He wasn't. He seemed to be, for his time, a progressive.
Yeah. But he did, I guess, cave to the segregation and was like, honestly, to probably give the black troops some dignity, we're like, go serve with the French. They'll be way less dickheads to you. And they were. The French held these guys, a lot of them, in quite high esteem.
Mm-hmm. The 15th were all issued French weapons, helmets, belts, and pouches, but remained in American uniform.
I think that's fine, I guess. I don't know that French weapons were bad in World War I, really.
No. We used French planes.
Yeah, we didn't have combat planes. We weren't actively in aerial combat at all up to that point. It was invented. Aerial combat was invented by the Europeans, like literally, like full stop. So, yeah, that doesn't surprise me that we just grabbed some French planes. The way today half of NATO uses F-22s, like a dumbed-down version of the F-22 or something like that.
Didn't we sell a bunch of F-16s?
Oh, yeah. NATO, every NATO country has like F. Actually, I think Ukraine even has like F-16s and shit like that, yeah. So that's the same. It's the same situation. We didn't have the shit, so we just used the French's shit.
The French army had many colonial units with non-white personnel from Senegal and Morocco, and with the manpower shortage, they were happy with any warm body they could get to throw at the Germans.
Oh, yeah. They're fucking, please, God, give me something. It is funny, too, that the British and French just, like, strip mined their colonies for soldiers.
Yeah.
They're like, come on, you're coming.
The French army assigned the regiment to Outpost 20 on the edge of the Argonne Forest in the Champagne region of France.
The Argonne.
How did I pronounce it?
Oregon.
I said Argon. I didn't say Oregon. I
Pool.
certainly didn't say Oregon.
Pool the tape.
On the night of May 14th, my birthday, 1918, they came under attack by a German raiding party of a few dozen. Private Henry Johnson, a former rail station porter from Albany, New York, and Private Needham Roberts heard the snip of barbed wire being cut. Johnson fired an illumination rocket into the sky, then ducked as German grenades flew toward him. The grenades exploded behind him, and shrapnel hit his left leg. Roberts got hit in the head, and the two started throwing grenades back. The German forces rushed into the Americans' dugout. Johnson shot one German in the chest, point blank, then swung his rifle to club another. With depleted ammunition, Johnson accidentally jammed his French gun, putting in an American magazine, and had to engage the enemy using grenades, the butt of his rifle, and eventually a bolo knife.
Hell yeah.
Two enemy soldiers tried to haul Roberts away after he was knocked unconscious, and Johnson drove his 9-inch knife into one of their skulls.
Through the helmet?
I guess.
Either way. It's not
Or
easy.
he knocked it off and
Yeah.
just threw it through his head.
Not easy. A pop and stab is still is incredibly impressive. I liked that it was like a snowball fight with grenades too.
Another German shot Johnson in the shoulder and thigh. Johnson then went full berserker mode and lunged with his knife and slashed that man down as well. The rest of the German soldiers just up and left and ran for the hills.
They're like, yeah, fuck this.
Like, this
Yeah.
dude, I'm not fucking with him. He
This
might be
is-
invincible.
Yeah.
I've never seen anything like this.
He's doing work with a knife that I cannot fathom.
Honestly, it must have been how white athletes felt when they saw the black man finally compete in sports.
He's like, oh my God.
Like, wait a minute.
Meanwhile,
He's stronger, faster.
Meanwhile, Sergeant York's running like a fucking 6.240 at a machine gun nest.
Just start clocking him.
Yeah.
Reviewing the carnage the next day, a U.S. Army captain estimated that Johnson had killed 4 of the attacking 24 German soldiers.
He's just like, he's just standing there like puking in between counting. He's like, oh God, none of them are connected to each other. Just count the arms and legs and we're gonna split the diff.
American accounts of their heroics reached home within days. The New York World's lead headline on May 20th, 1918 was, 2 New York Negroes foil German assault.
2 homegrown boys. Black boys, but boys nonetheless.
The New York Sun headline the next day was, Pershing praises brave Negroes.
Look, Negro he used to just be a normal word for black guy.
It used to be a baseball league.
Also that, yeah. I always wonder, I want to just be in like a group of like the most aggressively progressive people and be like, oh yeah, I went to the Negro League Baseball Museum and it was wonderful. And just, you know, like the type of people who don't even know what sports are.
Yeah.
So they're just like, like just watch them.
There's that crowd that is like sneakerheads, really into just underground hip hop, and they have to like prove themselves as white men.
Yeah.
Just like how in the know they are on black culture.
It sounds horrible.
It's terrible.
Sounds exhausting.
feel like-
Just exist. For the love of God.
That's just LA.
Yeah. Ugh.
Any production in Los Angeles, especially on the internet,
And be like, what are you into? Be like, I don't know, man.
or New York too. If you work for like, it's all the white people that work for Complex or what is it?
Oh, yeah. I'm sure that's an insufferable group of people. You just like walk in with like new like, yeah, any sneakerhead, like if that's what you're into, that's fine. But it's like cars where I'm just like, yeah, don't talk to me about it. I don't know. And I don't even care. I have a thing that moves.
I feel like every white dude at the Ringer is sort of like that.
Oh, man. Yeah. I still read The Ringer because there's only 5 things on the internet to read. But it that vibe, the way they talk about the NBA, and it's all just like the geekiest white dudes who are like, you don't know ball if you think. And I'm just, it takes a lot to not smash my laptop reading a Ringer NBA article.
And with each passing day that I can't lift and I start to develop man tits, I feel like that might be my future, unfortunately. I need to fix my shoulder.
What, you squeaking, you don't know ball into a podcast, Mike?
My voice will get higher and higher as my testosterone lowers.
You're just gonna have to get on T.
I'll get surgery probably in like Panama or something.
Yeah.
Get some stem cells.
It's a vacation.
You're right.
You have a blast.
These stories made Johnson and Roberts two of the best-known American soldiers in World War I. Johnson was nicknamed Black Death, which that goes.
Yeah, that goes hard. That is. I don't. Even though this person was probably fake, it's very like the ghost of Kiev.
He's not fake.
The ghost isn't.
No, Johnson. Johnson's a real dude.
No, I know John. I'm saying the ghost of Kiev is.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Johnson.
But
is
Black
not.
Death is not. You're
But
comparing it to a fictional character.
But I'm saying the names go hard.
I guess.
Ghost of Kiev. The ghost.
It just kind of seems like you're trying to tarnish this man's
Some
reputation.
of the best propaganda I've ever heard in my life. Ghost of Kiev. Yeah, I know this guy's real.
This guy's real because the white press is not going to like hype up a black soldier
No.
undeservingly. Certainly not.
There, at no point have I debated that this man existed or not. I know he exists. He's in my own doc. You cucked me on this. He was in my own doc of like, oh, people I should maybe do something about. You beat me to it. You took it.
If you wanted to do it, you would have done it.
I agree.
If you created Facebook, you would have created Facebook. Also, the 369th, which is what they get converted to in the French armed forces, the 15th does. They start to pick up a bit of a reputation.
Is this the Harlem Hellfighters?
They were called the Black Rattlers at
Okay.
first,
Okay.
as a nod to their rattlesnake insignia. The French referred to them as the Bronze Men based off appearance. And the Germans, of course, spoke of them as Hellfighters.
There you go.
And that, of course, is what stuck. These men would become known forever as the Harlem Hellfighters.
Let's fucking go. Wait, what was? It's actually. Are there rattlesnakes anywhere near New York?
I think it's just like a don't tread on me snake.
Type of. Okay. That makes more sense. Yeah, because that is like an odd.
It's on their flag.
You know what I mean? It's like, yeah, it's like you're a unit from Vermont with a cactus on your.
Yeah.
Why? What does this have to do with you at all?
At the front on July 15th, the Hellfighters withstood heavy bombardment as Germans launched the Second Battle of the Marne, its final offensive of the war. The Hellfighters took part in the French counterattack, losing 14 members of the regiment, with 51 more sustaining injury. As part of the Meuse-Argonne offensive, in which more than 1 million American and French troops attacked the German lines, the Harlem Hellfighters suffered some of the worst casualties by an American regiment in the war.
Well, YOLO giveth and YOLO taketh away. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like when you go hard into something. Also, it's just like, I actually do wonder, because they're still under French command, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, the French lost a lot of people in World War I doing some stupid shit.
Yeah, I'm going to blame this on the French.
It feels like the French did not help them out tactically.
No.
Like they can roll. They'll fuck anybody up. But at the end of the day, if you put them in a bad situation, no matter how hard they fight, they're going to take a lot of bullets. If you're just like, charge.
144 killed, almost 1,000 wounded. They also helped capture the town of Sachal
Who knows? Who cares?
under White Officer George S. Robb, but at a costly 851 men
Dead or just casualties?
dead.
Jeez. I mean, dude, World War I doesn't get enough credit. Honestly, I feel like a huge reason more people died in World War II were like non-combat related things. I would actually love to run the numbers on like just pure combat deaths in World War I versus World War II, because I bet it's pretty comparable if I had to guess. But like, you know, there's no major bombing campaigns in World War I. There's way less like famine and starvation.
I
And
feel like
shit.
every death in World War I, though, is just you're in the wrong spot, the wrong time for artillery.
Yeah. I assume artillery did the heavy lifting on bodies. Although, dude, there's just so many stories of, machine guns just like melting and like just getting too hot because they're just lighting people up. So, every machine gun does that. You gotta fucking on MG42s, you gotta change out barrels. I think you have to change out barrels on M60s. But a gun person can tell me that. Anyway, though, the amount of dudes who just got it because they were like, I don't know what to do. Let's just charge. I guess we got to run at them. There's nothing else we can fucking do.
George S. Roberts received the Medal of Honor for his actions.
That the white commander?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, all these guys still had white commanders.
He also took over because one of their commanders died.
Okay.
So
Was he a nice guy?
he stepped up. He seemed fine.
Okay.
Though the black troops never received American medals, the French were more than happy to pick up the slack.
Oh, yeah. The French gave him a million awards.
Participation trophies.
I feel like I feel like you should probably, in fact, you do literally get like small medals for literally participating in war. Like both my grandfathers had for the theaters they were in.
Yeah, it's like being a Boy Scout.
Yeah, it's a year. They had like
You help an old lady cross the street, get that badge.
Yeah, and I think like Jack, for example,
You participate in the Pinewood Derby, you get a badge.
Do you? Just for being there?
I think just for being there.
Oh, that's stupid.
I agree.
I really don't want to do Boy Scouts with my kids. I really don't want to. I don't want to go camping ever again in my life.
For the rest of your life, you've just crossed out the outdoors.
Yeah, fully.
No camping. What if your kids like to fish or hunt? Where are they getting that from?
Not me.
Not you.
Not me. What do you think? We're moving back to the city. I got to kill that baby in the cradle. All right? I don't want them walking around in our neighborhood seeing kids on dirt bikes and kids with fishing poles and being like, I want to do that.
No, you got to turn them into future Ringer employees.
Yeah. You don't know Paul.
Squeaky voice.
Yeah.
Bald at like age 25.
Mm-hmm. This is the type of men I want to raise. It's easier.
You'd be a good fit for them.
But I don't steal black language, say it as whitely as possible about what for is in all intents and purposes a black sport. Be like, I'm cool, look at me.
That's pretty sus, man.
I know. Yeah, you don't know Paul.
I'm a hooper.
Yeah, they're real hoopers. They got ups like you wouldn't believe. Oh, fucking
Just talk like yourself, man.
just say normal words, you piece of shit. Anyone who does that, it's an immediate like, God damn it, fuck you. If I had anything else to read,
There's nothing out there.
there's nothing to read.
Except on our Patreon. Patreon.com/.
Going to be dropping a lot of written content,
Yeah.
old written content. We're not working that hard. But
I mean, there's plenty of blogs you read already.
yeah, there's probably
we're gonna
50 or something.
We're gonna have a little Dan and Rob archive.
Yeah, but those blogs are evergreen because it's about history.
171 black men received the French Croix de Guerre for their actions at the Seychelles.
You know what that means? Can you translate it?
Croix de Guerre.
The Cross of War.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or it might mean War Cross. It might translate more literally.
War Cross sounds dope though.
Yeah.
That's cool.
But like literally it's Cross of War. I don't know if the translation would be War Cross, but yeah.
Jesus should have been crucified on a war cross.
What was Jesus? The Croix de... I don't know what criminal means in French.
The Hellfighters spent 191 days in combat, more than any other U.S. regiment. They also had a unit band that would play for the wounded and civilian audiences under James Reese Europe during their downtime to boost morale,
Was it blues?
allegedly introducing jazz music to the French and British.
Oh. I was going to say, it couldn't just be some John Philip Sousa bullshit.
Mm-mm.
They had a little spirit. You know what I mean?
On February 17th, 1919, a massive crowd filled Fifth Avenue for a victory parade honoring the Hellfighters. The band kicked off the procession with a French marching song, and the soldiers marched in a French formation. Wow, dude. Going against your own country. Okay. In New York.
Why, dude? Just because they like barely give you any rights and made you serve in another army, you're gonna just like
So
be a dick like that?
you had to like represent another nation.
It's pretty fucking shitty. And just do another ringer callback. That fucking Hellfighters band laid down sick beats. Laid down the sickest beats. It went hard.
It's funny to see you try to like use young lingo because you don't even know it yet.
I don't know it.
Which is good.
And I don't want to.
Even trying to make fun of it, you can't because you are just so out of the loop. You're a washed dad.
God, as it should be. As it fucking should be. You can't put those words in your mouth at a certain point. You know what I mean? Like, no one finds that attractive.
No.
Not even the youngs. The youngs find it least attractive of all.
The youngs find it repulsive. Johnson rode in a convertible holding a bouquet of red and white lilies and bowing to the crowds. Europe launched his Hellfighter band on tour of the Northeast and Midwest. But 2 months in, after a concert in Boston, he was stabbed to death by the band's deranged drummer.
What?
Yeah. Poor guy. Survives, the absolute hell on earth that is World War I. Serves, the most days in combat with a unit more than any other regiment in the U.S.
191 days straight in combat.
And they were there late.
Has got to be pushing a record, right? Obviously, you're almost anyone for some period of time has been deployed for more than 100 and like 191 days or what, like a year deployment or whatever. But like in combat successively so basically just in a trench every day, taking shells every day, right? They're not necessarily in a gunfight every day, but like you are on the front lines. A fucking German shell might rip you in half at any moment and is probably trying to every day.
Then you're also playing music for everybody in Europe. You're having a good time. You get celebrated when you get back home as a black man. You go on tour. They're like, let the Hellfighter band out and about, show these Americans what we're all about. And then the drummer probably just like breaks one of his drumsticks and stabs the man to death.
Well, maybe the drummer, he was also deployed overseas, correct?
Yeah, so he had some PTSD.
He might mentally not be great. Not everyone handled it well.
No. Probably heard some things, maybe snapped.
It's just like every day you're getting shelled. I feel like I'd be pretty good at disassociating eventually and just be like, I don't know, it's fucking...
That's pretty soon after.
Shelling again. No, I mean like during. If you're just in the trench every day.
You get numb to it, maybe.
Yeah, you would think, but a lot...
Unless you saw all your friends just get crushed and die.
Well, here we go again.
Johnson himself became a champion for his fellow troops, testifying before the New York legislature in early 1919 in support of a bill to give veterans a preference in government hiring. After a fiery speech in St. Louis, there you go, in March of 1919,
we are a major city,
in which he accused white soldiers of racism and cowardice, Johnson eventually disappeared from the public sphere altogether.
That's not probably the best move.
Because they were kind of propping him up to be this like token black man.
Right.
That, oh, look how progressive we are.
Yeah, look, we found some good ones.
Yeah, he was the good one.
Yeah.
That they kind of pimped up. And he's like, well, actually, I was kind of treated like shit.
I don't know what he's accusing them of cowardice-wise, like cowardice in terms of not speaking up for them. Okay, sure, maybe. But,
or maybe just not serving as many days as they did.
But, yeah, I don't know. If they were on the front lines of the trenches also getting shelled and shot at, seems like not the best move to call them pussies.
He spent part of 1920 in the Army's Walter Reed Hospital and later grew sick from tuberculosis. He died 9 years later at age 39 of an enlarged heart. He actually received the Medal of Honor in 2015 when Obama finally gave it to him.
There's a lot of black, in particular, posthumous Medal of Honor winners.
Yeah. It seems to be
took a long time.
Recurring theme.
For a lot of them to get it. In fact, a lot of them are posthumous, or a lot of them are also way after the fact. I feel like there are a lot of black dudes from the Civil War who got the Congressional Medal of Honor.
When did we start actually like just thinking, oh yeah, like they're dope ass soldiers? Vietnam?
Harry Truman integrated the Army. Korea, yeah. That's when the Army was integrated. They were not obviously integrated in World War II, hence like the Tuskegee Airmen, and there were some distinguished like infantry units and stuff as well. I don't know that we even allowed them to drive tanks. But yeah, a lot of the black soldiers were doing logistical stuff in World War II because they were like, nah. Can't remember off the top of my head. I mean, there's a movie about one, sort of. It doesn't really talk about it. Like The Miracle at St. Anna.
Yeah.
With a Spike Lee movie.
Okay.
It's a pretty good movie, actually. It's not like a great like war movie, but it's a good like movie. That one was really good. But yeah, the Tuskegee Airmen kind of get all the press, and rightfully so. They were goddamn elite. I can't remember the infantry units off the top of my head, but yeah, Harry Truman integrated the.
I feel like they also get kind of run because of the Tuskegee experiments.
It's not great SEO.
Mm-mm.
Yeah,
I feel like a lot of people probably combine the two.
yeah. In a way, it was an experiment.
You're telling me they fly?
And unfortunately, both of the experiments worked.
Yeah. I mean,
not unfortunate for
glass
the first
half
one,
full, honestly.
Yeah.
It's all about perspective.
Yeah, they were just trying anything with black guys in Tuskegee.
Yeah.
Some of them good, most of them bad.
But let's focus on the positive here.
Yeah. Come on, what are you such a pessimist? Okay, yeah. A bunch of black people. We get a bunch of black people with syphilis or something. I don't remember what it was. It was something fucked up like that, though.
That's the quick softcore history edition on the Harlem Hellfighters.
I mean, they were badass motherfuckers. Yeah, the French adored them. The French gave them 1 million medals. They are still heroes in France to this day. The French actually do a good job of gassing up American troops. Obviously, they still take care of all the Normandy cemeteries and stuff like that. But
they kind of owe us, man.
Let's put it this way: we repaid those Revolutionary War debts
Tenfold.
quite a bit. Yeah, we did more than enough.
I mean, we talked about the Dreyfus situation.
Yeah, you're kind of a Francophile.
The Dreyfus case on the Patreon this week. The French were in a bad way when it came to war. Lost a lot of wars.
From 1870 to 1950, it was real grim. And even though they won World War I, it just seemed like they did a bad job. It's like
they were incredibly petty too. That's why they put all those sanctions on Germany after. They're like, we need to fuck them
which
up.
Came back pretty bad. And I think a lot of them, honestly, a lot of the French, as far as the Germans go, were pretty. A lot of the people in charge were still butthurt about the Franco-Prussian War.
Yeah.
And wanted to just fuck Germany.
I mean, Dreyfus served in World War I after everything that happened to him.
Yeah. But no, the French for World War I, the French won, but it was an ugly win. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You don't cover the spread. You look like garbage the whole time.
I will say though, a lot of people kind of polled whether or not they covered the Dreyfus situation in their school history books.
Yeah.
A lot of people in my corner never covered it.
I had one other guy say we covered it in European history in high school. So, but I also don't trust anyone just saying, no, I didn't.
They didn't teach us that. It's like, were you paying attention?
Right. And also, like, how would you remember most of it?
Steel trap, dude.
History class is such a, like, for most people, I think history class is on the level of math class, where they're just like, get me the fuck out of here.
You think so? Maybe that's not a great business to get into then.
What, us? Yeah.
Yeah.
We're film class now. We're gonna have a film. I don't even know.
Okay. We'll have to reevaluate
What was your favorite?
things.
Was history your favorite class? And
It was, yeah. I mean, I had obviously some electives where I get to mess with cameras.
right.
Those
But
were
in
fun.
terms of like core
class, history's one. Yeah.
yeah, by far.
I've always leaned into it.
Yeah, history. My only complaints about history classes would be like in college, where it was just like so much writing, so much goddamn writing, and not fun writing where you can just make everything up.
Yeah.
Like writing where you had to be on it and cite fucking sources. I did that in high school too, to be honest. That was where history started to be less fun. I mostly like to just be in class and like know stuff and be like, yeah, I know that. And they're like, oh,
Just
you
be
know
a trivia whiz.
Yeah, basically. Then they're like, oh, you know so much. Write this paper where you have to meticulously cite everything.
That's why we do the show we do.
Yeah.
We want to be pretty loose with everything.
Fast and loose on soft core history. I don't know if anything you said was true today. Except the part
Yeah, apparently you don't think this guy's real.
No, I think he's real.
You think Johnson's Ghost of Kiev?
He goes to Kiev type of guy. Yeah, maybe.
Or Kiev. I don't even know how to pronounce it at this point.
Kiev is the Ukrainian pronunciation, but I just don't care.
Our friend Ryan's in Ukraine right now.
Again, does he want more cancer?
He went back. Well, he said he's going to skip Chernobyl.
Probably for the best.
But he is in Kiev.
Doing what? Clubbing?
Hanging out. Just seeing what it's about. He might join the revolution. Who knows?
Honestly,
he's about to get drafted.
Ukrainian women, very attractive. And if everyone's partying like they're going to die, seems like a good time.
Especially a man that for a long time thought he was going to die.
What if you were just like a tourist who went to like countries that had clubs to club, but were also like at war, where people just had this sort of like tomorrow's not coming mentality?
Just like an adrenaline junkie.
Yeah. You just like, I'm telling you,
you're
man,
chasing the apocalypse.
once you go clubbing in Kyiv, doesn't matter how much money you spend in Vegas, dude. It's not the same.
Dude, wait till you go to Damascus.
I'm telling you, the way
which he
chicks
did
will fuck you in Damascus.
It might Ryan might just be the guy that you're talking about.
He actually
just was in Damascus. Now he's in Kyiv. He's just chasing. I think he wants to die.
He's chasing war pussy.
Probably.
He's chasing war bitches.
If he comes back, we should get him on the show just to explain all of his actions.
He's like, dude, you have no idea how horny a war widow is. They just don't care about nothing. They're drunk. They're just having a good time.
Yeah, he kept posting stories like, I'm in the bunker again.
In Damascus?
No, in Kyiv.
Oh, yeah. Party keeps going, though.
Spin classes got to keep on rolling.
It's an underground rave in a drone-proof bunker. He's like still got the glow sticks.
It's the whole Daniel Tosh bit where it's like the soldiers get to drive to war every day from their homes.
Sounds horrible. But he's just there to clean up.
Yeah. While everyone else is away.
Getting droned to death. Having a little drone drop a grenade on
Our
them.
buddy will play with their wives.
Yeah. He's what is it, a Jody?
I suppose, yeah. Jody's the one that steals your girl.
Yeah. He's Jodying Ukrainian soldiers.
Internationally, yeah. He's a globetrotter.
He's an international Jody. It's good work if you can get it, to be honest.
A Jode trotter. What did you learn today, if anything?
I didn't know like this. I mean, I knew about the Harlem Hellfighters and how the French were much cooler to them than the Americans. I didn't know the specifics of these guys, though, especially his elite knife play. Mm-hmm. At some point, again, it's like what we joked about with the fucking dude who was like rocking a sword in battle.
Yeah.
It's funny from 100 feet away.
He also had a bow and arrow.
Yeah. It's funny from 100 feet away to see a guy with a sword running at you. It is the like 180 of how funny it is when he's 10 feet away from you.
Yeah.
And that's what you feel like with a guy with a knife. Like he's 100 feet away. Like he only has a knife. This shouldn't be a problem. Someone will get him. All of a sudden he's in your trench and it becomes literally the biggest problem in your entire life.
Yeah, it's that hypothetical where the snail's always chasing you the rest of your life.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden the snail's right next to you in bed.
Like, oh, fuck. It's over. It's over.
Who's today's Hitler?
I don't know. Segregation, I guess. The drummer.
Yeah, but I'm going to go with the guy that killed my man Europe.
You know, he probably wasn't mentally all there at that point, if he ever was. He might have not been great to start, and then...
Maybe somebody in the band, played an instrument that just triggered something.
It could have been... Maybe it was creative differences.
That's actually what happened. It has nothing to do with his PTSD.
Yeah.
He's just like, I didn't like the guy.
He wanted to do jazz on the parade, and they were like, let's do French stuff to honor, the army we actually served in, and didn't sit well with him.
And it just kind of like stewed for 2 months.
Yep. And then finally...
In Boston, of all places.
Did he I assume he got arrested.
I'll look into it.
Yeah, what? Doesn't matter. Yeah, he's probably the Hitler. Him and segregation. Onesie twosie.
Anyway, that's our episode for today. We love you guys. Thanks for tuning in. Again, please check out patreon.com/softwarehistory. Get 2 additional episodes Wednesday and Friday. And yeah, we got a bunch of stuff coming on the way with the different tiers. We'll kind of get you.
Well, do one different tier, right?
Yeah, but we'll get you kind of caught up with that in the next week or so if you do join. There's also a Discord.
Wildly active Discord.
That is for paying members of the Patreon. So you sign up, you get to be a part of the community. You get to be a softie. You get to be able to chat it up with everybody else that listens.
Yeah, it's very active.
Yeah, we talk college football. I mean, there's a bunch of stuff in there. So
Yeah. As well as a lot of history.
a lot of history stuff as well. But
if you want a history community,
place to let loose and just kind of
fuck around,
hang out. We're pretty active in it too. I mean, I have all the time in the world, baby.
Yeah, super mod over here. I'll like open it once every 4 hours and be like, oh,
there's like 300 messages you have to read, and you're like, oh no.
Oh God. I'll like respond to 2 I'm tagged in and be like, and I'm gonna deal with my.
I try to go back and read them all because I'm very appreciative of how much it's popped off.
I have read most of them, but at some point the conversation's so far along that I'm like, well, none of this is pertinent to me anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a very active Discord.
Train keeps going. We'll work on the set a little bit more. I got new lights coming, so we'll be looking a little bit more professional next time you see us. I'm specifically saying this for potential future, employers.
Oh, fair enough.
In drop of quality. So yeah, this is not an indication of what I can do. This is just what I'm limited to.
I mean, you have hundreds of other episodes up as well, so I feel like it's fine.
Got to put my best foot forward, Rob.
Fair enough.
You're only as good as the last thing you did.
That's true.
In this industry.
Yeah, I mean, just ask Avery Johnson's family.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Ask the employees at the Ringer.
Yeah. What's the new lingo I got to put out?
That's a Simpsons character, isn't it?
I mean, yeah.
It's like not comic book man, but that's a...
No, it's like the teenager who's
the teenager
in everything.
that goes there, yeah.
Oh, I don't know, mister. Yeah. Oh, he's got some real... What are the kids called jumping now? He's got some real bounce. He can bounce out of the gym. Dog.
We should honestly do a Ringer podcast for the Patreon. Like the Ringer does a history show.
But with all modern black slang constantly.
Yeah. Well, we'll just be Ringer employees in the sketch, yeah.
He went hard in the paint on Lee at Gettysburg. Meade went hard in the paint on Lee.
So the Ringer won't hire me, so there's that. Cross them off. Anyway, thanks for tuning in. We love you guys. For Rob Fox, I'm Dan Regester. You just got soft served.